And of course, there's heavy security there. um, the podiums are going to be a beautiful white. Both podiums for Harris and Trump are going to be pure white. And you want your butt scratched? You want all that? If you didn't rub in the dirt, you wouldn't have a dirty butt. You're a friendly fellow. Hey. When I was there, I saw some groups going in the theater, and I suspect something to do with both the Trump and Harris campaign send people there to scout ahead of time to report what it's like there. And that's what I'm doing with you, is reporting what I know, what it's like there. So what I'm reporting to you is actually stuff you won't find on the internet anywhere else. I've already tried finding it and couldn't find it there. So you're one of the first to know. So dirty. Jeez. I am mostly concerned about the competency of the security in that area, Philadelphia. Philadelphia is pretty much a shithole city, and I'm concerned about the competency of security in that whole region. But there is a collaboration with the National Park System, local city police, Secret Service, etc. So maybe all of those together will figure it all out. The building is 2-story, and my last video I showed the second story, but the debate is going to be occurring on the first floor. There is a lot of crew working there, a lot of technicians mostly. I'm going to estimate about 30 people. You're smarter than those two candidates, aren't you? Don't you bite me. Hello. You could run for independent. Beat both of them. It's not too late. It isn't too late. Yeah. It's not too late. You have, from the date of this video, you have 55 days to get on the ballot in all states, or most of the most important ones. Hey baby. How are you doing? You'd make a good house pet, indoor house pet, wouldn't you? Yeah. And you, Mr. Longneck, Mr. A white horse went into a bar. Now, the other tourist attractions in that area that I was at the National Constitution Center, is the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall, where the Declaration of Independence was signed, and other historical events. I went in both of those. They're very close. You have no idea what I'm talking about, and that's good for you. You're kind of a big guy. That's a big one. Oh, I'm sorry I left you alone for a minute. I know you missed me. I've seen the actual Declaration of no, it was the Constitution in Washington, D.C. So apparently at this moment, Pennsylvania is the most important state in the whole election process because it's a tie between the two morons. I've already mentioned I'm not strongly favoring either side. If I had to pick one, I would pick the black Indian lady. Pennsylvania. So I've been touring Pennsylvania for quite a while, and full of a bunch of nincompoops. So you have basically in the country in Pennsylvania, you have the Amish, which is a minority. We know about them. They're kind of a kooky religious cult. And then you have the single wide trailer, lower educated or high school dropout rednecks who have the Trump signs in their yard. They have no idea what the hell they're doing. They just love the hate speech of Trump. So if Trump met them, Trump would step on them like a bug if he could. Get away from me, you filthy, ignorant hick piece of crap. Get away, get away. That's how he would treat those. And also in the country, you have the wealthy people with the Trump sign because they want the big tax breaks. And in the city, you have this one wants fed. This one's hungry. They're getting fed, so they're obnoxious. In the city. Okay. In the city, you have the more educated but still ignorant population who favors Harris. Partly because in the city you got more of the blacks and minorities. And so that's why Pennsylvania is divided. You have a huge population in the city voting for Harris that are the more educated and minorities. I'm not saying they're smart, I'm just saying they're more educated than the ones in the country. They're still dumb as horse shit, but and then in the country you have the Trumpers because they're totally retarded and just want a big tax break. And that's the lowdown about Pennsylvania, a really bad state. Oh, I'm glad to be out of that state. I don't ever want to go back to Pennsylvania for any reason except to get to the other side, maybe. Would I recommend visiting the attractions in downtown Pennsylvania post-debate? Well, you have the Liberty Bell, Independence Hall, the Constitution Center, parking. You look on the map and you can get something for $17 a day on the weekend. Is better to be there Saturday or Sunday. The U.S. Mint tours are not available on Saturday or Sunday, though. The Constitution Center is. It's late in the day, and I'm gonna call it quits for now because this video is going on 10 minutes.